The day wore on, the sun climbing behind a haze of smoke. Ethan and the ragged survivors trudged through empty streets. Their stomachs ached, their mouths dry. Even Sam's voice had gone quiet from exhaustion. Every building they searched had already been looted, shelves stripped bare, floors littered with broken glass. The city felt picked clean, like a carcass long picked over by vultures. Then, through the cracked windows of an abandoned cafe, Ethan spotted it. Across the street stood a large supermarket, its sign still hanging, swaying faintly in the wind. Hope turned to dread. Between them and the store stretched an unbroken mass of the undead thousands, maybe millions, packed shoulder to shoulder, swaying and groaning, a living sea of death. They ducked into a ruined storefront to talk. "We move at night," Ethan whispered. "Stay low, stay quiet. We stick together, or we don't make it." Nods passed through the group, though fear was written on every face. Night fell like a shroud. They moved slowly, weaving between abandoned cars and rubble. The stench was overwhelming, the smell of rot and wet decay. The dead were everywhere, their pale faces drifting past like ghosts. A sudden clatter, a metal can rolling across the pavement. One of the survivors had tripped. The groans turned into howls as the first wave lunged. Chaos erupted. Ethan swung his crowbar with brutal precision, each strike costing him precious energy. All around, survivors screamed as the horde closed in. Blood sprayed the cracked asphalt. They managed to push forward, but 2 survivors went down under snapping jaws, their cries cut short by the wet sound of tearing flesh. No one could stop if they wanted to live. Someone hurled a Molotov, flames erupting in the street, scattering the front line of the dead. For a moment, the group pressed forward, bathed in the flickering orange glow of fire. The deeper they went, the denser the crowd became. Each step meant shoving past clawing arms, ducking under reaching hands. The air was thick with the stench of blood and death. Sam clung to Ethan's back as they moved. His small hands trembled but never let go. Ethan's arms burned from swinging the crowbar, but stopping wasn't an option. A young woman screamed as a zombie grabbed her hair, dragging her into the mass. Ethan reached for her, but another survivor pulled him away. They couldn't save her. Her screams faded into gurgles. By the time they reached the final stretch, half the group was gone. Their absence was a silent wound no one dared speak of, the kind that weighed heavier than hunger. The supermarket was just ahead. "Go!" Ethan shouted, and they ran, throwing everything they had left into one last desperate charge. The dead clawed at their heels. They smashed through the glass doors, shoving shelves against the entrance as the horde slammed into it from the outside, the glass trembling with every impact.
Please, view, and subscribe. Thanks.